Okay, we got connected. Okay, go ahead and turn on. I can hear you. Say hi.
Hear you.
Yes. Okay, turn on your camera or I'll help you do it. Hold on, let me see. Do you know where it's at?
I thought I had it on. Do I not have it
No,
on?
no. Go ahead. Did you see
My
that
video.
prompt? There you go.
All right. Do you have me?
Not yet. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's doing the same thing. Okay, so there is something blocking your camera. You're on a computer right now, right?
I am on a computer right now.
Yes, I can tell that. So there's something on the back end that is not allowing your camera. You did click the right button, but there's some setting or there's some, like on my computer that I have right now, I'm on my phone doing this because we had the freaking hurricane come through. And so we're doing it
Oh,
this
I'm
way.
so sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. But on my computer, I had to like disable my McAfee and my virus scanners and all that crap. Because it would take the camera and say, nope, you can't open it up.
Okay. Okay. Now, at least I can hear you this time. So that's good.
Yes, so we can walk through that.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. It says video right here. It says stop video. No, I don't want to stop the video. I tested all this stuff earlier to make sure it was all working, and it was working
You're
beautifully.
okay.
Yeah.
Breathe. You're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sometimes doesn't work as well, like when you connect, because it's connecting to it, and now your computer thinks that it's like a virus coming through or something for some
Oh,
reason. I have
that's
no idea why.
nice.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Try
So,
go into setting. I see. I don't know exactly where it would be, because every computer is different. Can you try it on your phone?
hang on 2 seconds here. Okay. Wait. What's happening here? Airplane. What's that? What's this?
You're okay.
You're okay. All
I'm
right.
just gonna
Because this was working lovely. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, of course. Oh, Scheisse. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to swear in German.
You're okay. That is fine. I will swear in
Did you
Russian
hear
and
that?
we'll just go back and forth.
See you though. You look lovely.
Oh, well, thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
oh shucks. All right. Okay, we're gonna get this.
Okay.
Okay.
Try it on your phone.
All right.
And then just stay on here when you do it, and that way I can show you.
Okay. Let me hop over here.
Okay, so
Very
while you're doing that, I'll just tell you.
I'm gonna join this right here.
Do up. There we go. Okay. And then you
recording in progress.
Echo.
Yes. And then go ahead and start the video. And then I'll mute. There we go. Wait.
Okay, hi. I see you over here.
Oh, you do. Wait. Hold on, let me get out of here. I see you.
I do.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and click this other one out, or hold on. Okay, hold on. Ask to unmute, make co-host, rename, put in waiting room. Okay. We're here.
Perfect. Okay,
Hello.
great. Hi, it's so nice to see you.
It's so nice to see you too. You still look lovely. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
I know, me too. I get so sad because this happens. What happened with you happens like once a month. And it's just, oh my God, I like your nail color too. And it's because I'm sitting here and I'm ready. And you were my first appointment for like the week, right? Or like at least for that day. And let me tell you, your person was already there. They were ready. I believe that they showed up to me earlier in the day as well. So we're going to talk about that if I can remember a little bit of it. It's going to be cloudy because it was like, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember what it is. But I want to tell you what happened. So first, before we get started, let me kind of tell you how this works. And then we're going to get into all this. So number one, obviously, it's just going to be me. I am going to have this little pen. Somebody's already in my brain right now, so it's hard for me to focus. I'm going to have this pen. I'm going to have this notepad. All I do is scribble the entire time. Okay. And so it just kind of allows my body to focus on something else. The next thing is when, we channel, how does this work? So what happens is they come in and they essentially hop in our brain or my brain, and they make me relive or re-feel or re-experience something that happened to them by taking my own memories. They can take words out of my head that I've seen or heard before or read before, and they'll try to talk that away sometimes. They will try to make me feel the feelings that they have experienced by taking my own feelings and redoing it. Like maybe somebody died, of a drug overdose. They would bring up a feeling of another session where I channeled somebody that was in a drug overdose, and they bring up that feeling. Like that's how they talk. And then the last way is that they will just talk by essentially showing me signs and symbols. So they may bring in something like, I don't know, a peach. That means that they're from Georgia. But altogether, really how they talk is they talk in all four of those ways all at the same time. And I am trying to figure out the best way for them to communicate. So essentially all I really need for you to do the entire time is when I go, hey, does this make sense to you? You go, yeah, it does, or no, it doesn't. And the
Okay.
reason for that is because I have to have you confirm or deny it for me. Otherwise my brain's like, did she not get it? Is my mic off? Like what's going on? Okay. So
Okay.
that is the only thing I really need from you. If you have questions, ask me. If you want me to go back and talk about something else, ask me. If you want me to go forward and channel somebody else, tell me, because I'm going to be
Okay.
in La La Land. Okay, just hanging
I
out.
got it.
So, okay, let me go ahead and refocus for like 10 seconds. And I'm holding this instead of clipping it because it looks ugly on white. So we're gonna hold it instead. Okay. Sorry, not vain. Hold on. Where are you? This person there, it's the same energy. They're talking about, they go, hey, I was ready for the last one. And I was like, really? You were? Like, it's fun. He likes to talk like this. It's almost like he like wants to come up and like tell me something in a whisper, like, hey, like that. He seems extremely personable, which is really, really good. And he's not afraid to get very close to you. Which is interesting. I haven't had that in a long time. Like he's not afraid to get right here or not afraid to like hold your hand or touch your hand or say, come over here. Let me tell you about this. That's all he keeps showing me. It's interesting. I can almost like feel him and tell me why. Most spirits are very standoffish at first, and this person is not at all. Why? Hold on. You want what? What? Interesting. They say for you, they go, don't worry about your health. Don't worry about anything. You have an amazing few years. Now, what do I mean by few years? I'm meaning like you have like an amazing at least 5 before like maybe we get a little sick. I'm not saying dying or anything like that, but you know how we go up and down, right? It's like, oh shit, I had a cough for 2 years like that. But the first thing he's coming through is to tell you that I think you're going to be good. So I don't know what's going on right now or what will be, but like hold on. What? Have you battled? Who rang the bell? Has somebody battled cancer before and like rang a bell, like got rid of it?
I don't understand that one.
Okay. Do you know, is there like a woman around you or did you have a female around you that had cancer and then was able to beat it?
I don't know about that.
Okay, so leave that there. Only reason they just showed me it's not you, but they just showed me an image of somebody ringing a bell. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to write this down because this also could be for maybe like another client that I have and one of their people popped in that I'm going to have later on. So we're going to leave that there. Hold on. It's interesting because the person they're trying to show me doesn't look anything like you. So it doesn't lead me to believe that it's mom or sister. So hold on. Okay. So let me move that back out of the way. Hold on. Come here. Tell me. Hold on. What about her? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, they're talking about you they just showed me about 15 different images and it's funny. The first thing that they showed me is like you sitting here and I guess being on your computer or when you because is this computer a laptop that you were on?
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not. Okay, so it is here. It is in here. Okay, because they had an image of you going and grabbing a mouse and being like, but they're that's why I was laughing. And they're talking about being right here and watching this. And they're just hovering with you. That's why I was just laughing. And so they're with you while you're doing that. And they're talking about how I guess maybe you do like making lists, or you do like writing lists out. That oh, there you go. Okay. Because they're talking about you being like how satisfying it is to like cursive write a list in pen. And oh my God, that's a cool pen. Yes. And so they're just talking about that, how it's like your thing, and they're making me see it from here. And they say that, tell me why. You'll take care of everything. So essentially you're the one, if like somebody plans a party or there's something going on, that's what they said. Yeah. He's like making me hear you say, I'll take care of everything. I've got it. And he's like, can you please and just give it up to somebody else? That's what he's saying. He's like, you can just relax. And why is she? She says that you are the queen of the... No, that's a very weird way to say that. Hold on. Nobody gets so excited about it as you. He's talking about like you're the queen of like making sure everything runs perfectly, or making sure that we have everything for an event, or making sure we have all of this. And he was like, she's like, I don't know. He's just showing me the energy that goes behind it. And he says that who did you have who is that? Did you have a nana? No. Did you call somebody a nana or a nana or something like that?
Naughty.
Oh, who's that?
It's my sister.
Oh, wait, what? Really? That's sweet. Okay, yeah. Somebody just said that. I go, who is this? They go, oh, it's different. And I said, Nana? They go, no. No, it's not that. They go, Nani or Non. I'm like, I don't know who this is. And hold on, tell me. And that sister is still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I said, is the sister dead? He goes, no. He says, here. I go, oh, okay. And he says, like, will you please call her later and tell her that I'm like calling her by name or asking her for her by name?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it's just a big thing. See how the words work? So I've never heard that name before in my life.
No.
Yeah. So he's bringing up stuff to make me hear it. And he what? Tell me why. He says he's having a good time. That's what he keeps saying. He says, tell him I'm fine and I'm having a good time. And he shows me an image. I know he didn't tap dance, but like tap dancing for me is like fun and fancy free and just dancing and have a nice time. I go, okay, good. And he says, tell me. Maybe when he was younger, he would dance, but he didn't dance when he was older or something.
No.
I said, yeah, that's what he says. I said, were you a dancer? And he goes, no. And I go, oh, okay. Just like that. And why? Tell me. Yeah, you'll see me do stuff beforehand because they're talking in my brain. And then I verify that that's what, and then I open my mouth. Tell me, what happened? He keeps talking about the war. Hold on. Why are we talking about that? Oh, that's so random. That's so random.
I know why.
Okay, don't tell me yet. I'm going to try to get into that. He goes like this. So just FYI. So last night, so my dad's side, they're all from Russia. They were Russian Jews and they fled over to the US in 1938 when they all started getting, slaughtered over there. And last night I was showing my son about this on YouTube. And so your dad just showed up and he goes, yeah. He says, what you were talking about the war. He says, let's bring that up. And so he was here with me last night when I was watching.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And hold on. Why? Oh, his mama. So his mom had like crossed a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I said, what? I said, what are you doing? I said, are you okay? I said, what about the war? He says, can you tell them that I'm with my mother? I'm with my mama. And I go, oh, okay. I said, did you love her a lot? He says, I missed her. I hadn't seen her in such a long time. He says, she found me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She was a very good woman because he has this feeling of like, my God, she's a saint. Like, I love her. And so, yeah, he just adores her. This is such a sweet. So he's with God. He's in a higher vibrational state. So he's in heaven. And so it's going to be really nice. Wait, tell me. So go back to the war. Oh, why are you talking about Italy? Where did that come from? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is a very random question. Did y'all, I don't know, I don't think this is going to be a thing. There's just these added little feelings. And so I'm just testing out, maybe this is a thing. Did you ever go to Portugal?
Not Portugal.
Yeah. What is that? Portugal or Spain or like Italy or something like that? Or do you have any?
Yes.
Oh, what is that? Where'd you go?
We went to Europe just this last year.
Oh, you went all those places. Oh my God. See,
Yes.
I've never been before. Okay.
Yeah. France, Germany, Czech Republic.
Oh my God, you went all over the place. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he's talking about a tour and he keeps showing me mountains and all the fresh, clean
Yes, yes.
food and
We were there for a
yes.
month. We were there for a month. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it was
Wow.
awesome.
Holy crap. Yeah, and he's talking about, did you end up like being able to see, hold on. That's the mountains. Hold on. What do you mean? Did you end up being able to go to like the northern coast of France? Like more north or something?
We were in Paris.
We're in Paris, so that's more north. Okay, central north. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't get to Normandy, but we didn't get to Normandy, but we did get to some of the cemeteries, the American cemetery.
You did. Oh, that's so random. Okay, he goes like this. He showed me the liberation of Paris, and then he followed it up. And I said, where were they at? I said, a lot of people go down to like Nice and all that stuff. And he goes, no, up
Yep,
here. And I
we
go,
did.
oh, okay. Okay. So he went with you. He was there with you.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that was just a thing for him. He thinks it's beautiful. He thinks it's great. And all he keeps saying is those poor people, those poor people, those
oh,
poor people. So, and he's just like telling you that all those poor people, they're okay. Okay.
oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Because I feel like just because he's talking about, I mean, yes, we would get sad going to see that, but it's like you out of people got even more sad, or like there was this extra sad. And so, or there's this extra compassion. And so he's talking about while you're going through and feeling this, that he's saying all those people are okay.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that because it was so emotional.
That you did. Okay. Yes. A lot of people, most people, when I hear they talk about going there, they're very numb by it. And they're just like, I just didn't even realize I was going through it until I got home, and stuff like that. Oh my God.
It was so emotional.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You were connecting with them all. That's what you were doing, by the way. You're connecting with the past. And tell me, hold on, let me ask him about this. Oh, hold on. Go in here. You are wearing what do you do with that? Hold on. He's wearing a green beret. Why do you have a green beret? Did your dad end up like weird? Was your dad like a tradesman when he was like 18 and then went off to like the military or something?
Yes. Yes. He worked for TWA and then when Trans World Airlines.
Oh, yes.
And then when the Pearl Harbor happened, he enlisted at age 17. And then he went to war.
Then he went to war. Yes. Oh,
he was a Marine.
Green Beret. That is Marine. That's a unit of, oh, how interesting. Or wait, it's a red beret. Same thing. Saying all the berets. That's what that is. Holy crap. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, he showed me. I said, so what are you talking about? Why are you bringing up the war? What was it? Were you part of it? Like my husband's grandmother got caught up in it. She wasn't a part of it. And I said, give me your thing. And he goes, oh, he says, I was. And he shows himself working. Dink, 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 dink. And I said, what? He says, I had a particular trade. I go, oh, okay. He says, and then, young, 18. He goes, burr, burr, burr. And then he puts a beret on his head. And I go, did you become French? And he goes, no. And I go, oh, okay. So military, because beret is French too, right?
Yeah.
And he says, and then I left. I go, oh, okay. And he's talking about how serious he was about it. And I guess we still tell me, do you? Can you put that like military picture up of him? Can you do that?
Oh,
I'm not here, not now, but can you get it framed and put it up?
yes.
Okay, please. Yeah. I go like this. I said, so where is it at? I said, does she have this picture? He goes, oh, no. It's not up. It's in like a book or it's somewhere. And I go, oh, okay. And he says, frame it and put it on a wall. I go, oh, okay. I'll ask about that.
Okay. So can you tell him something for me then?
Yes, absolutely. What?
He's up. He's honored at Pearl Harbor permanently.
He's up there. Ah.
Yeah. He's honored at Pearl Harbor permanently.
That's it. That's it. No wonder that's that's the common theme. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? So there is so my sessions with like your loved ones, they don't just start when I'm with you and end when I'm with you. It happens weeks before. So I've been noticing today a common theme today and yesterday and the day before. So obviously yesterday I went through and I was watching about, the war and all that jazz and what was happening. The day before, something came on YouTube that was all about the battle in the Pacific arena, right? Like
yes, he was in the South Pacific.
Oh my God. And wait, this is the kicker. And I could even get my next door neighbor. So my next door neighbor comes over, we have a ranch and I give them eggs and they give me pork from their pigs that they killed. Right.
Cool.
And so we have this trade thing, but she comes in, she's 13. She hands me her stuff and she says, Amy, she goes, I got to tell you something. I said, what? And she says, my brother is leaving in a couple of weeks. They're having this competition or something. I said, for what? He goes, he's in the Navy and they're having this competition in the South Pacific to reenact the battle. And I go, what? And she goes, yeah, she says, I just wanted to tell you that to like wish him luck. And anyway, so I sent him a text message. Do you see that? Why did she randomly tell me that? Because
that's so weird.
No, it's not weird. That's a normal day. That's how it works. But yeah. And so that's the common. So like your dad was there, he's making these things happen. And essentially what he's doing is saying, hey, dumbass, come on, talk about this. I gave you all this stuff. I mean, I know he would never call me that, but that's the way it is. So yeah, so he's been here for a long time. And why? Tell me. Did you? He got that? I don't know if that's a thing. Don't they do that if you die? Did he get like an oak leaf cluster? Did he get like a purple heart thingy? Did he get one of those?
He did get a medal, but he didn't get a purple. He didn't get a purple heart. He should have, but he didn't.
Should have. Okay, yeah. He goes like this. He just showed me. I saw a military honor the other day, and I said, "Oh, Purple Heart," and he goes, "No," and I said, "I think that's when a lot of people die or something." And then he says, "Oh, but medal," and he showed me an oak leaf cluster. Do I know what that means? I have no idea, but like maybe that goes in like medal. And he says, "Me, I was very proud of that." And he says that after that, so after World War II, he retired his hat. And he put it up and he let it go. Okay. I said, how long were you in it for after that? And he goes, oh no, I couldn't see it anymore. He says, I was over it. And I go, oh, okay, well, that's fine. And he's like reunited with all of his friends. So they're all there. Nobody's sad. Yeah. Nobody's angry. It's all great. And he like your dad keeps wanting to let you know what? I mean, not only that he loves you, but I think your dad is like, trying to show you and tell you that he's like max of like 40 in my brain. Like that's the way he presents himself.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's how he presents himself. I go like this. I said, how old are you? I said, like 25. He says, no, you're still dumb at that age. And I said, oh, okay, well, that's good. And he's just talking about how he'd be like about 40. And he's talking about when he's losing his hair or like when that starts going away. And I go, oh, okay. And he says, I still have it. I go, okay. And he says that, tell me, hold on. What? Did you not? He does like to say that he was very fair. So he was a very fair dad. He was okay. He goes like this. He says, I could have listened a little bit better. And I said, yeah. He says, but I tried to be very fair. And I said, oh, and yeah, I know. And he says that, but the listening mainly is because he's always busy or he's always working, but he's always doing something for the family or trying to make sure things are okay. So it's not just because he's being a belligerent butthole and not listening. And he's wanted to like let you know that he knows that. And tell me. I see your little hands. What's going on? I mean, they're not little, but hold on. They're a little bit different. Tell me. Hold on. He must have had. Yes. Yes. He keeps showing me, like, I can't make my pinky go like that. He keeps showing me bent. Really?
And that's how he would say to me, are you mine? And I'd say, I sure am.
That's what he's doing. Yeah, he goes like this. He goes, oh, and show her my, and I'm like, what's going on? And my dad had really bad arthritis in his fingers to where it looked like that, but it wasn't double. And I was going to say, maybe he has a lot of arthritis. No, it's because of that. Yeah, so he knows.
He would say, are you mine, Susie? And I'd say, I sure am, Dad. We do that.
That's how it works. That's how it works. See, the whole thing is like when I channel, right? I've never seen that before, right? So they can't. Yeah. So they do the next best thing, which is like just saying, come on, ho, put up your hand, show it. Yeah. That's what they do.
Gosh.
Isn't it cool?
So great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm a man.
No, that's okay. That's what it's supposed to be. By the way, I just want to let you know your energy and how you feel directly feeds him and his energy. And so you're going to notice there's going to be really big peaks and there's going to be a little lull, then it's going to come back up. And he keeps trying to hold on. Come here. What are you doing? Why do you? Oh, you poor thing. He's talking about your dad. Now we went from having the most beautiful confirmation of like this is dad, and he's talking about how skinny I guess he got before he crossed, or like how thin he got, or how like because he keeps talking about he went with his body to the morgue, he went with his body to the funeral home, and he's talking about them undressing him, and he can see his like little rib cage and stuff here, and he's watching, he sees how his skin color is different, and he's like, whoa. Oh, and so he's just trying to let you know he went with it. And why did they? Oh, were we able to like bury him? Wait, he had military honors. They did a flag thing. They did. Holy shit. I want you to go back and I want you to watch the video I posted on TikTok later. And I want you to see the picture I posted of my dad and his casket covered with a flag. And he just flashed that picture in my head. And so that's what he just did. And he's talking about like being in this box. What do you mean? Hold on. What? Did we get like 2 flags? Or there like more than 1 flag that we were able to get or something? Or do you have a flag and sister has a flag, or you and mom or something, or what?
Well, there's only 1 flag, but
That's
mom
what I
has.
thought.
Yeah, mom has it.
Mom has the one. Okay. He goes like this. Now, I just want to let you know, when mom crosses, are you going to take it?
I would love to take it.
Yes. Okay. Just because he goes like this, he says flag, flag, flag. He shows it to me.
Oh
What?
my gosh, I know what the other flag is.
Yeah. What is that?
Okay, we have a friend of ours that was in Iraq, and he flew the flag for dad on his F-16. That's what the other flag is.
Holy shit. Did you get it?
Yes.
Or what is that about?
That's what the other flag is. Yes,
Yeah.
I got it. I
Oh,
got
you
it.
have it. Yeah.
Yes. That's what the other flag is.
That's okay. That would be a big thing. Okay, yeah. He goes like this. He goes, that's why I was like, I think only one person gets that. That's why I'm like, what?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what
he
the
goes,
other flag is. I've got that.
see, there you go. That's what that is. So that's another thing. So I've never seen that before. So he's like trying to acknowledge it. And he's trying to say, like, I know you have this. I know you have this. And tell me,
do.
come here. Yeah, he's very good. Where? Were you there? Hold on. Your dad's wearing a suit. Why are you wearing a suit? Hold on. Hold on. Him and your mom were still married?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I quote, he put on a black tuxedo, like a tuxedo to get married in, like to the nines, with black shiny shoes, you name it. And I go, why are you wearing a suit? And he says, I'm going to come get my bride. And I said,
Oh,
who is that? And he says, who do you think? Like their mom. I said, oh, you're still married to her? And he goes, yeah. He says, yeah. And then he shows me like over 40 years, over 50 years. I go, oh, okay. So it's like this long time. And he says that he doesn't want to scare you. He's not coming to like get her like today. That when coming to get means like they're gonna take their soul over to the other side. Like they're coming to like see them and get them. But your mom is still up and walking around though?
yes, she's still alive.
Yeah. Okay. He goes like this. I said, so where is she at? Is she like on the end of her days? He says, no. She's up. She's mobile, but time is counting down. And I go, oh, okay.
There's not a lot
And
of time left. We know.
yes. Okay. So you do know. Okay. So I'm just letting you know that your dad literally is waiting to take her home in a tux as almost like a second marriage. Like that's the best way I can describe that. So when she crosses over, he will bring her home. Okay.
He wants to go so bad. She's getting ready to turn 90.
Wow.
And she misses him so much.
I know that's his best. He loves her. He's around her all the time and he's waiting to have this second thing. So when they say she's getting ready to go, I mean, I'm going to say at least in the next 3 years, like at like the most. But it feels like it's going to be peaceful. It doesn't feel like it's going to be like, oh my God, I have a heart attack. It feels like almost like it'd be something where, she's in bed and we find her, or she's in bed, or and I'm going to let you know when she crosses, I don't know. I think you realize that she's crossing, or you realize that she's going to cross, but I think there's going to be somebody out of either you and your sister that is not, I think it may be you, that is not in the room when she crosses over, but that's okay. Or like you walk out of the room or something and you're like, damn, I missed it. Yeah. Yeah, but he takes her home. So when that happens, just take a mental note of this and know that it's okay.
There.
Okay.
I'm making some notes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And remember too, this is recorded. So like, don't even worry about it as well. So I'll send you the recording tomorrow too. And tell me why, where are you at? Where? Hold on. I'm going to ask him. Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean? Your dad's funny. He brings up, and I know this is not going to make any sense. I don't know where, I don't know how, because your dad never worked with horses, right? Ever.
Well, on the farm he might have,
On
but
the
that's the only place.
farm. They had a
Yeah.
farm?
Yeah, Dad grew up on a farm.
How? Yeah, that would be okay. Just because he keeps making me hear, he says, "Tell them I'm good." I said, "What?" And then he says, "Oh, I'm working." And I said, "What are you doing?" And I hear like a horse. And then he keeps showing me like a brush, like when they brush them like that. And he shows
Yeah.
me like this. And I said, were you racing? And he says, no. And then he shows me all this dust and dirt. And I'm like, okay. So I would even say maybe one of his versions of heaven is having like this simpler life, or like this easier life of like being on a farm and having these little bits of animals around him and like enjoying that. That's
He
all I'm going
always
to
wanted to. He always wanted to go to a dude ranch.
Did he?
We did.
Yes. So I would have to say yes, because he's making me see the dust and everything. And that's why I'm like, where are you at? Oh, did you work with him? And he's like, no. And so, yes, that would be part of his heaven. And tell me, hold on. Was he like, what? I think you're smaller than that. Was he like 5'8"?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. He stood up next to me, and I'm 5'11", almost 6 feet. He says, look, I can look you in the eye. And I go, how tall are you? I said, are you like really tall like that? And then he stands up above me, and I go, this means you're shorter than me. I said, how tall are you? And then he like shrunk himself down, and he says like 5'8" or 5'7" on a good day. And I go, oh, okay. Okay. And he's talking about coming up and giving you a hug, like equally. And he says that, tell me, who? Okay, tell me about that. Who's that? Work that with me. Who has the daughter with when she graduated high school, had straight blonde hair or something, or like lighter hair? Did we have like a daughter oh, that's you. Ah, okay. Yeah, he's just showing me a high school graduation photo. And I go, oh, okay. And he's talking about how she did end up going to college.
A little bit.
A little bit. That's okay. He goes like this. He says she's doing well. She's doing okay. Oh my gosh, graduation, so much promise, so much promise. And then there's like a feeling of, hold on. Interesting. And she's currently like dating somebody right now, hardcore.
She is.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you about that?
Well, and she wanted to be, that's Christy. And
Okay.
she wanted me to tell Dad that she loves him and misses him very much.
Good. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Oh, he knows. That's why he's bringing her up. He goes like this, and she's not married to that guy though, correct? Not yet
No,
at all? Yeah.
no. What's he saying?
He says, now, this doesn't mean that somebody's going to break up with him right away. This doesn't mean anything like that. Okay. But I go like this. He says, oh, so much promise. And she says, oh, I love her. I love her. I love her. And he says, oh, and that guy she's with. I said, oh, is she married? Is like there a kid involved? And he goes, no, 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 not yet. He says, I don't know if she's going to be hanging around him for a long time though. And I go, oh, okay. That's it. And I quote. So, yeah.
That's interesting because she's kind of in a moment of flux with him.
Well, I would say take that. There's a reason why she's in that moment of flux. There's a reason why that is an opportunity to change. And if she wants to, she can. But he's just kind of like, I don't know if I would hang around him, or I don't know if I would continue, or I don't think it's going to continue. So I would just say, keep that in the back of your head. You could do one of two things. You can tell her about what he said, or you can keep it and then watch it happen.
That's very
Okay.
interesting.
And then show her later. And the only reason for that, and the only reason why I say that, is sometimes we do self-fulfilling prophecies. So sometimes if you hear what I said, right, our minds start doing it that way. But the other cool thing is, like, if you don't say anything and then it happens anyway, then you're like, oh shit, okay, yeah, that is
Right.
really good. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
both of those are very cool. It just depends what way you want to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Another way, not both ways are correct. And tell me who. Do you have a woman with a T name, or like a Tammy or a T name?
Tori,
Who's that?
my son's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. He goes like this, and he goes, and ta, ta, ta. And I'm like, Tam, Tor, who's that? Yeah. So that's that. And what? We like her. She's good. We do like her.
We're learning to like her.
Ah, I got you. He goes like this. He says, she's good. She's fine. That's how he said it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I love
Yeah.
hearing that. Okay.
Yeah. So I would even say maybe there's like a little bit of approval saying like, she's okay right now. She's fine right now. Like, let it go, right? Learn to do it. Do I feel like that is going to be a forever thing? No, absolutely not. But I feel like she's more benign than malignant.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love
Okay.
hearing that. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's it. That's all you got on that one. And tell me why. What are you doing?
What's he doing?
I'm asking him how he crossed. Hold on. What was going on, sir? Did you? What? Did we end up having dad in like a hospice center? We had him in like a hospice center?
He was in hospice, but he was at home.
He was at home. Okay. Okay. He makes a funny, I said, so what was going on? Where are you at? And he says, he makes a joke about how I guess when he was not responding anymore or something like that. And he says, can you tell my nurses that I heard about them talking behind my back? And I was like,
Oh,
no, just like joking. He's talking about, I guess, like whoever's helping him, the two women. So I guess you come over there, like your sister comes over there, like mom, there's something that goes along with that. And he's like joking about these two women talking about him. There's like a funny thing. It's nothing bad. It's nothing negative, but he's trying to show me that he's out of it, but he can still hear everything. And so he's just talking about that. And
well,
it's just a weird, yeah, there's a sarcastic way about that. Tell me, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. He's talking about something getting nicked. What does this mean? Hold on. So did like at the very end of this, his kidneys just started failing him and like it just started, yeah.
everything.
He said, at some point, Amy, you just have to let everything fail. And I said, what do you mean by that? He says, like, can't do dialysis, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. And I go, oh, okay. And then he's talking about like toxins building up in his body. That's like one of the ways. And I go, oh, and he something
Yeah, everything just shut.
we did. Oh, you're okay. Hold on. I'm here. We ended up giving him morphine and all that too at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. A
He
lot of
didn't
people don't. They like hold it up, and he says, oh, but they kept me comfortable, or I was okay. And I go, oh, okay. Cause I'm asking him, did he have a lot of pain? And he says like, it was my time. So he's great with his passing. He's okay with it. He did stay around his body to see what happened afterwards, like where he went, what was going on, but he went with God. His mom found him. Like it was okay. There was nothing bad. And why? Hold on. And is mom still living in her home?
Yes,
Shut
she is.
up.
She is. However, my niece lives there too. So
Good.
she's not alone. She's not
Good.
alone. So and my sister and I are up there all the time.
Good.
So yeah, we're
Good.
there frequently. We take her to all of her appointments. We make sure she gets her food. We do, everything for her.
Everything. Okay. Yep. That's all that matters. Yeah. I go like this. I said, so what about your wife? Where is she at? Who she's living with? And or is she living with which daughter? And he goes, no. She's in the house. And I go,
Yeah.
oh, really? And he goes, yeah, I'm still around there.
Yeah. And so we are actually mom is just now realizing that she's not going to be able to stay there much longer on her own.
Sure.
And so we're trying to make some choices and decisions on what our next steps are, because my niece just got engaged and she's going to be, which is exciting. Very
Oh, that
exciting.
is. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
apparently there's a little boy up there for her. So at some point she's going to end up having a boy, and it's going to be a chunkster in a good way. And you will have to let me know when that happens. Because your dad's just like, he goes, oh, and we have this thing. And I go, what? And he shows me like this very round, and I said, is that a boy or a girl? And he puts baseball, so that for me means boy. And I go, oh, okay. And he says, this is coming up. And I would honestly say on some level name this boy after him. Like, we're gonna have to add this in at some point. And Lee, ooh, Bruce Lee, what is Lee about? Hold on, do we have somebody with a Lee name, or like Lee?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, sorry, we do. We've got we've got twins in the family. They would be dad's great grandchildren, and one is gosh, no, their names are falling out of my head, but we do have twins, and one is here, I have the notes. I made notes.
You're good, you're good.
Yeah, and hang on here. We've got the kids, and they are well, he has Emma, who is one of the grandkids, which he's never met. And then we've got the twins, which are William and Willow.
William and Willow. Oh, how
right. So I don't know where the L names come in, but we've got
I don't know where the
Willow.
Okay. So hold on. Let's go back into that. I wonder if, hold on. Is there any type of, hold on. With the William, is that named after a grandfather on like the dad's side or something? Or like, is that another? God, okay. He goes like this. I said, what is the Lee thing about? And he says, well, at least they could have put my name there, but no, they chose the William on like the other father's side. And that's perfectly fine with me. I get it. And I go, oh, okay. That's okay. So he's like trying to make a joke and trying to let you know that yes, he does acknowledge these kids, like he knows about them and what's going on. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of a cool thing. Good job, Dad.
That's so funny.
Yeah. That's what they do. And they can tell you all those things. And he told me, oh, who is that? Okay. Hold on. Ooh, very. Did you? Oh, there's so many people. Hold on. Somebody is just showing me a brown nose. Okay, what do you mean by that? Like not a brown nose, or it could be a thing. Somebody's trying to talk about a dog. Now whose dog? I don't know. Did you ever have? No, I don't think that's you. Okay, God, there's like 2 dogs here. There's like 4 actually. Did somebody have like a golden or like an orangey hair dog or like golden color? That's you. Okay, what is that?
Well, we had a boxer pit who was a brindle.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. He keeps showing me orange. He keeps showing me gold. He keeps showing this, and he keeps showing me all that. Okay.
Dexter and Zeus.
Yes. Okay. And they're talking about how proud these animals are and like how much you love them and how much, this person is just, they were so sad to see them cross over, like absolutely decimated. And he says like, oh, they're here. And then he pops one up and then he pops another one up, pop, pop. And he's talking about like this dog always being by your side and like being a brown noser, essentially like that. And, that's like what.
Yes, after they passed, I swear I felt them here at the house over and over again.
Yeah, because they exist here. Yeah, they popped in, they went boop boop. And I'm like, who are you? And your dad's like, come on. And I'm like, are we gonna add more here? Because my brain's going crazy right now. And hold on. Did we end up having them cremated instead of like burying them in the backyard?
Yeah.
Really?
I still have the ashes downstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Your dad goes like this. I said, so where are they at? I said, where are their headstones at? I said, it's the same house. He goes, no, no, no. He says, we don't have them buried. We have them cremated. I go, oh, okay. And he's like, just talking about how you had the ashes. And he says, don't worry, they're still here and they both love you. And did you ever have, this is a random question as well, maybe this is going on with another kid. What?
Oh my gosh.
Did you put a pool in your backyard after it was already built or something?
Yeah, in another house, we sure did. Well, in this house, yes, we did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah.
How interesting. Okay, what a random fact. Okay, he's talking about how you were a really cool mom, or like you were really cool with like your kids growing up. He's talking about somebody having a trampoline. And then I said, oh, that's fucking you too? Okay. And then he says, we don't have space for the trampoline as much. I said, why? He says, because there's a pool. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? And he says, like built in the pool. And he says, so like, yeah. So he's just trying to talk about your house. And he says that, tell me, do we have, oh, did you get a plant from somebody's funeral and you tried to plant it and then it died or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah. It was just one of the plants that we got from Dad's funeral, and I tried to plant it, and then it. I know. How bad is that?
No, that's okay. I've never had that show up before. I'm like, what? He goes like this. He went in the backyard and he had he had you dig a hole. And then you go, well, this will be here for forever. And then he had it go. And he goes, well, she tried. And I go, oh, okay. Like, again, it's just funny little things like that to let you know that he's around. And tell me, hold on. He keeps showing me, hold on. Is there a boy that has a tattoo for him or something on his arm, or he never had anything right here, correct? Or what is that?
My daughter does.
Your daughter does.
Yes.
What is it?
It's a quail.
Oh, how
Dad,
interesting.
Dad said, and I hope I'm not spilling anything. Dad said that whenever you see a quail, think of me.
Oh, how interesting. Yeah. Oh my God. And I've never seen a physical quail here before. Yeah. He goes like this. He says, oh, and tell them.
Yeah.
And I go,
Yeah.
what? He says, tattoo, tattoo. And I go, oh, okay. I said,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
She has a quail.
Uh-huh. So that's what that is. So please just another acknowledgement of saying like, please remember this. Okay.
Yeah.
All the way through. And what? Tell me. Hold on. See, I told you the session would be good. I love it. Hold on. What? Come here. Hold on. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. So you were able to give him a kiss. So you were able to be there when he crossed afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes like this. He says, tell her when I left my body, I saw her and I saw her like gently go, I love you, daddy. Like, I love you. I mean, he's talking about you leaning over and having this moment. He says, I saw this from like up here or like by the ceiling. And I go, oh, okay. And he says, like, thank you for taking that much care. And thank you for taking that moment. And he appreciates it.
I did. I reached over and I kissed him. It was so.
Yeah. He was there. He saw the whole thing. He saw the whole thing. Good job.
We were all around him. All of us. His whole family. My brother, my sister, mom. We were all there. We were all talking to him until the very end because we know that hearing's the last to go.
Yes. Yes. Oh, y'all were all talking to him. You know what? I bet that's what that was. He was talking about all the women or whatever it is talking about him, that they could hear you talking about him. So I'm going to say that goes with that as well. So, oh yeah, he knows. He knows. And who? Hold on. All the people come over and they cook in my kitchen and hold on. What do you mean? He's talking about people. What? Hold on. Did you personally buy your father a chair, like a specific chair or something for him to sit in? Or did you get him a really nice like chair or something? Okay, it's so random. Um, he
Yeah.
says, but that chair is still over at his house.
It's there still is a chair over there, but we had a chair at our house that he would sit
He
in.
sits in here. Okay, okay. He goes like this. He says, "Tell her I'm still sitting in that chair." Like, and
Oh,
I sit here and I watch everything. And I said, "Well, what do you mean by chair?" He says, "It's specific for me." And I go,
yeah,
"Oh, okay."
it
And
was
so
the
just
chair
know,
just for him.
uh-huh. Yeah, that's his. That's where he sits. He sits. So if you still have it down there, that's where he sits and watches everything. And he tell me why. You're not getting old. You're wonderful. He says that he loves you. He says like just know that you're beautiful, know that you're great, know that why? Hold on. He's like talking, I guess when you get up in the morning, you go, I gotta get up, I gotta get moving. Like you try to put like your mind in like a good state every morning or something. You tried. That's what he says. He says mantra. And he's like bringing up like that you actively try to pull yourself up. And he says he's here for it. And he says, keep going, keep going. And he says, tell me who? Oh, November. What about November? Hold on. Who's the Libra? Who's the October baby or like closer to November? Or what is October closer to November about? Not Halloween. It'd usually be a person or a birthday.
Um, well, we were supposed to travel in October, but
Oh,
we can't now. Um,
why?
because I have to have surgery on my arm, a big rotator cuff surgery.
Oh, no wonder
Uh,
you're gonna be fine.
yeah, see, that was really cool the way you said that, and so
That
that he knew
is.
the way he
Uh,
knew about that. Yeah, I have
uh-huh.
my bicep is dislocated within my arm, and I have some tears. I have a big tear going down. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah,
Okay. Wow. Yeah. He goes like this. He says, oh, and tell them October, end of October. Oh, it's okay. Or something like that. Celebration move something. And so you're not going anymore. And yeah, by the way, there's always a reason why they say stuff. So in the very beginning, when he's just talking about your health, I'm like,
yeah,
all right.
yeah. And so I was like, okay, that's good news. That's really good news. Yeah,
Yes, it's excellent news. Tell
and
tell
then
me what. Go ahead. Sorry. What were we
yeah,
gonna
I
say?
was just going to say November is our 30th anniversary. My husband and I is our 30th anniversary.
Oh, that's the Scorpio. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. So when you are, hold on, but you won't be able to travel at that point either. So are you going to hold off and
No,
actually do like a 30th anniversary thing
I
like
think
in
we're actually
December?
going to do it. Yeah, I want to do a 30th anniversary thing. I think I'll be able to do something by then. So I think we'll do
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Good. Good. Yeah. He goes like this. He says, I said, what? He says, congratulations. He says, go off, go off. I'm going to just say that I think that it's going to be the beginning of December, or maybe that's just like when it's able to be scheduled or something. And so he'll go with you. And are you're what? Hold on. There's like an odd feel. Have you ever considered going to like Switzerland?
Well, we were supposed to go to the UK for a few weeks, but that was going to be our trip. UK and Scotland,
Oh my
and yeah, yeah. But anyway, so we're going to reschedule, but we'll do it,
Okay.
But
Okay. Yeah.
Switzerland, huh? Switzerland. I love that idea. I
Yeah.
love
There's
it.
like an odd feeling. He just showed me a couple of things. Now, mind you, I've never been anywhere over there. So he showed me chocolate bars. He showed me mountainscapes. He showed me heated tubs outside
Ooh,
with snow coming down and like the water being very steamy and looking out over like, this beautiful scenery.
nice.
Uh-huh. And he said all inclusive. So it's like maybe at some point you end up finding like a little place there or something that looks like that essentially gives you this getaway. So you'll just have to let me know what pops up.
Absolutely.
Okay. You'll have to let me know. And let me go ahead and ask him one more thing. I could talk to your dad all day. What? Tell me.
Isn't he fun? Oh,
He is. And he's, by the way, he's going to be with me for like the next couple of days. So if you get a random email from me that says like,
oh, Amy, I would love that.
Okay, yeah, that's just what they do. That's how they work. So it may be a thing. And hold on, tell me. Where? He apparently will not go back to California. I don't
Now we
understand. I
won't.
mean, that's what he said. What is that about? Yeah, he goes like this. I said, I go, so what? What are you doing? What are you doing? And he goes, oh no, I won't go back to California. And I go, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. See? See, he gets it. Why? What happened there?
Oh, it's just the politics. He just doesn't like it.
Yes, that's why. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm okay. Yep. I got you. Yeah. So again, it's just like an added joke, an added bonus. And so just know for right now, know that your dad is alive and well. Okay. He's perfectly fine. He loves you. He was amazing. He's still going to be amazing. And so for right now, because I'm going to have to run to my next session in just a second, do you have any questions for me at all?
I do. A quick question. Can
Go.
you tell if he's healed? I want to know if he's healed. Dad had a tracheotomy, a permanent tracheotomy from serving in the South Pacific. He was exposed, and he was exposed to. That's why he was whispering to you. That's why he was close to you, and that's why he was whispering to you.
Yes, because he kept coming up and he kept going, hey, what is this?
That's
like,
right.
why are you so close?
He spoke with an electronic voice in life.
Oh my God. Oh, how interesting. Okay. He showed me Agent Orange, but I know Agent Orange was Vietnam. And that's why I
Yeah.
was like, what is this?
He was exposed to asbestos and he was exposed to radiation.
Yes, he did talk about something like that earlier, but I just threw it off because I'm like, Agent Orange is Vietnam. They didn't have that in World War II. Okay. Okay.
And so he had a permanent trach. Yeah.
That is why. Is he healed? Yes. All the way. All the way. Yes.
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
He doesn't have any of that. He left his body, he left his shell. He's perfectly fine. Yeah, he's like the best spirit I've channeled in like a month. He's great.
Oh, isn't he amazing? Isn't he amazing?
Is. And he's still going to be. And what else? Sorry.
Okay, the other question I had, Dad was sensitive. He was a sensitive in life. Mm-hmm. He was very sensitive. And I think that I've kind of picked up some of that in life myself. Am I sensitive too?
So because of the vibe that you have, I bet you have like a lot of Scorpio undertone to you, which is just a vibration. It's essentially a way that you can see and experience things. And so I would just say by your feelings, yes. And because your dad would be kind of like your guide for you, and he was, and obviously he's able to come through my head very easily. So because you have such a connection, I would say yes. I would say yes. You just have to trust your gut more. And he's going to be the one telling you the information. He's going to be the one saying like, feel this, think this. The other thing I want you to do is when you think you're having like a vision, or when you think you're getting something, like, oh, I think this is going to happen, write it down in a notebook and then just watch when it comes true, and then come back and like date it. Be like, this did here, or I saw this here. And that way you can have a notebook of it, and that way you can start proving to yourself that yes, it does exist.
Because I've seen some visions when I was over at Versailles in Paris. Yeah. I saw visions over there, like of noblemen and stuff like that, and they came up to me and confronted me. It was crazy, and I thought, "Am I losing my mind?" But no. I saw it. It's like I was seeing double vision of current time and like 1770s at the same time.
It's an overlay,
and that's what that is.
That's an overlay. Yep. Yeah.
It was, and it was the most wild thing I've ever experienced.
Okay. So the best way I can describe that is we can tune in, right? I can tune into your dad. It's like a radio station essentially. And remember on old TVs, how you would turn the knob, but if you got in the middle, you got both pictures. That's essentially what it's like. You're getting both pictures. You're dialed in to both of those. Yeah. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I think I need to take one of your classes. I need to take.
I would say do it, especially because I only have, I think, a spot left for this year. And then after that, I'm not going to be doing in person any like person. It's only going to be on video. So if you want that, let me know. And that way I can tell my team. But yeah, it is 10 hours and I make you work, and I have a lot of homework, and then we have our follow-up. And by the end of it, you do channel, like you understand what's going on. It's a big thing.
Oh man. Yeah, because you know, and I mean, I've got a ghost cat here in the house, and
Yes, those are great.
yeah, all the time on my bed, all the time.
Yes,
And
yes.
you know, so anyway, Meow is always visiting, but Meow.
I love that though. I love that though.
But I know you've got to go, but I could talk to you for hours. You are so charming.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I just, well, we're all people. We're all living on this rock. And the more like you can understand that, you know, all of this exists and it exists inside of you. And the more you can understand like what it is, you end up having a bigger appreciation for life. And it's not just, you know, people are like, well, why would you want to learn to channel? It's like, well, because it's not just learning to channel. It's like learning how to see that your dad is literally talking to you 24/7. It's not just sitting down with me. It's happening all the time. And if you start to realize that, you realize that you're really not alone, like ever, and you don't ever lose them.
Truly, truly. And I knew he was here from everything that was
Mhm.
going on. And it's just
Mhm.
so nice to have the confirmation from you.
Yeah.
Amy, thank you.
Welcome,
Thank you.
Susan. You're
Oh,
welcome. I love you. And then if you need me, you let me know.
I
Okay.
will. I love you so much. Thank
I
you.
love you too, Susan. Mwah. Bye, baby
Take
cakes.
care.